Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Haha, here we go.
All right, so here we are at the prediction. Got a few of the players staying back. Gonna get some input, but I'm gonna fill out this bracket. Actually, I probably should make a copy of this so I could have a good copy for later. Okay. All right, we'll start from game one and we'll go. We're not gonna even look at the people who drafted them. If you know who you are, don't know, that's the thing. So, and we can talk about the matchup a little bit. You know, it's pretty open. So, number 1 seed Cloak and Dagger against Hunter Spider. Do anybody see the lower seed taking this one?
It's going to be a tall drink of water. It could be done though, but it depends on how the deck is built. But Cloak and Dagger with priority is
Right.
is a uphill battle.
Your Spider got Dodge, Hunter.
Okay, I mean,
And
he still got.
Does he have dodge on level 1?
yeah.
I'm still gonna kill him.
I don't know if you're packing Spider Friends. He's also looking for animal names in the to eat after he gets them to draw cards.
See, that's the
Cloak and
funny thing.
Cloak and Dagger don't have animal names.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Cloak and Dagger in the wild in such a long time. They've always been in a restricted format,
Right.
so having a complete
You're not
the
bringing any
complete
Spider
card
Friends
pool
with us?
available is tough.
Like I said,
This is the
so just a
yeah.
quick,
For
huh?
go ahead, sorry.
I might say just quick shoot from the hip. I think Cloak and Dagger got this. That's my thought. Anybody else? We got any?
Yeah, if they're going first,
I'm saying Hunter Spider.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, that's just what it is.
We got one Hunt Spider. We got any more than one Hunt Spider? If not, we're just gonna say Cloak and Dagger taking this one. All right, game 2. Mantle Loki against Death. I mean, again,
Somebody pick Death?
yeah, I mean, for this matchup, Death is accurate because Loki's gonna be putting stuff in his KO power.
That is a fact.
Yeah. He can't. He doesn't have a choice, right? It just goes.
Yeah,
The end
so
of
every
it.
time-
Yeah, level
Yeah.
1 E.
Well, yeah,
It's a great-
composition of
a
the
good
deck.
idea.
Matter. I think Death can take that if it doesn't go super late game.
Yeah, Death.
I think
I think, yeah.
does MCU have anything that can shut powers off?
Huh?
Does
Killmonger.
MCU have anything that can shut powers off?
Killmonger.
Killmonger and
yeah.
Anya.
Killmonger,
I think
Anya, it also has ego. I'm gonna take Loki.
Yeah, I think Loki because of their photo style. I just think preparing for Death, Loki got this. That was my opinion. And like I said, I'm just more so looking at, like I said, I'm looking at the characters on the board. I'm not looking at matchup who playing who, but looking at just the MC matchup. Just because I mean, seeing Death coming is different than see surprising and showing up at your party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think with it having to be a photo matchup, there's still like Death has the opportunity to get it going, and could run away with it depending on how the early pulls go.
And like I said, it could still. I would say this like I would say like a 60-40 matchup, maybe more like 75-25 going Loki way. That's how I would see it. Because like I said, looking at the characters, that would be my call.
So Death is going to be
Death
watching
can
out
win.
for Killmonger and the shutdowns.
Death can win, but if you prepare for it,
Right.
It should be an interesting game either way.
Okay, but isn't Death preparing for Loki? You can't prepare for Loki.
Well, I mean, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. Definitely. I mean, because I mean, Loki doing discard was health Death. I mean, it's just.
It's tough because there are some cards that will just immediately get her right in the early game.
Yeah.
You can't prepare for a 1-drop.
I mean,
coming on turn 1.
you know what beats Death? Choose your destiny in an MK character on turn 1. That'll fuck her up.
a lot of things.
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah. Well, I like.
All right, fine. Loki. Yeah.
All right, now game 3, Deacon Frost against Outriders. Do anybody believe Deacon Frost have a chance in hell?
Absolutely not. There's no way.
He could go
He's
first.
not even going.
He
He's
could go
not even
twice.
going to recruit a character.
So are we just all in agreement Outriders probably wins?
Yeah.
Probably is an understatement, but I love your optimism.
Haters in the house.
I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
much.
no, yes, it is.
that's about as close as it gets.
You know what? You know how he loses? They don't show up for the match. That's the only way. They're gonna be out there
Oh
fighting.
my gosh. I couldn't stay away. I'm back, and I agree. Outriders win.
They never came across a fellow named Hammerhead.
Flip-
And they
it
will.
says a lot that I'm the most optimistic, and I'm still betting against.
Yeah.
So we'll take Outriders there. So let's go to game 4. Master Mode against Annihilus.
Ugh.
I'm not familiar with it.
I mean, the thing, like I said,
No.
the big thing is Tim Bubai is real.
Right. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Master Mode can outlast it though.
Right. I mean,
Just because you have the alternative because of Master Mode.
right, because I said going if you keep Master Mode still, Annihilus is going to be hard to level because Master Mode go up front.
Right.
There is a way for him to beat Master Mode, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be quiet. I don't think.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, that's why I'm getting so we trying to give to nobody too much. But yeah, we just it is what it is. But this is So far, I think this is the closest matchup we had. I think. Like I said, again, looking at NFC did not play out for I think Massimo could take it, but Tim Bubai could ruin his day.
Right.
But if he don't get something early to stop that in that train get going, I don't think you're gonna be able to put that toothpaste back in the tube.
That's the first time I ever heard that one. That's good. I'm gonna steal that one.
So
They out here changing lives. He out here changing lives with Winterheimer. Yeah.
All right, game 5. Karnak against Magneto House of X.
Come on, man. Cut it out. Listen, here's what's gonna happen. Karnak
Jamil, there's always the next tournament.
Right. Karnak's gonna play the yellow, and then so is Magneto, and then he just gonna play another number. You gonna have a handful of characters.
You're not beating Magneto, bro.
There's no way.
You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Nah, this ain't Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. This versus.
This isn't Yugi and Seto Kaiba. This is Seto Kaiba and Joey.
Yeah.
Hey, don't disrespect my man Joey like that. This is
Hey,
Kaiba
Joey
and
wouldn't pick
Evil.
Karnak.
You gonna draw your card, and your card gonna say stop playing.
It's gonna say
tell
you
me
had
you
a good
don't want to
run.
play in the tournament without telling me you don't want to play in the tournament. Pick Karnak.
Oh man.
Golly. He was a top 10 pick. That's
Hey,
crazy.
Karnak goes first, huh?
I actually said Carnage.
You did not at all.
It wouldn't matter.
Pick for you.
I'm Karnak with priority could be a problem. Yeah.
No.
Just lazy.
Yeah.
Just lazy.
He's a problem for your binder because you have to pull him out, and he probably been stuck in there for so long.
This is like you in the what's the dude name? RPM dude.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pick him.
You should have. He was better than Carnage.
Y'all not ready for that.
Tavon, are you like Eminem writing these lines on the bus? Like he gonna be in the binder. Oh, that's a good one.
All right, let's move along. Dark Phoenix against Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Leroy Jenkins. I don't think it matters how many MCs. I got Dark Phoenix taking this one.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna ramp so fast and get big characters out.
I don't think there's a way to stop it. I mean, there is, but
Right.
Right.
Game 7.
A lot of these characters
If he plays TVA and he can ramp fast himself, and then what's his name has the Dark Phoenix has to deal with the photo top end, I think it could be pretty close.
I mean, like I said, they're still out. I mean, I won't say I mean, this is not like the last game we just discussed. This,
if TVA is out, doesn't Dark Phoenix also get to use that?
Yeah, but she's got to hit. I mean, she can use it, yeah, but you still got to be able to hit it.
So,
True.
Game 7. I am in this game, so I'm not going to talk too much. But Red Skull against Captain America.
That's a good matchup.
Which Captain America?
Crossover 5.
Yeah, Infinity War.
I think it makes it hard for Red Skull to get the alt win, though.
He's gonna be drawing a lot of cards.
A lot.
But Red Skull got like this cheat though, but he can just take your cards out of your hand.
That's true.
So he's got to beat Red Skull immediately.
So Red Skull can't be attacked by level 3, by anything less than level 3, or can't be struck.
I'm taking Red Skull.
It is. He cannot be attacked by supporting characters with a cost of 3 or less.
So the first 3 turns, Cap is not even getting XP.
Oh, the XP, yeah. Ooh, that changes things a little bit.
Wait,
but
hold on, can
I
Cap
think
attack? No, when a character on
what-
your side team attacks, yeah, he's not getting XP for the first 3 turns.
I'm taking Red Skull. I don't think he can kill him fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might end up just being basically a stalemate of neither side recruiting.
I'm calling Captain America. Dave knows what's coming and he's going to plan.
Yeah, because Cap's got those 4 plot twists that let him use a superpower. So once he levels, it's on.
Yeah, and he's going to draw a bunch of cards with his ability. So his hand's going to be full of characters.
Yep. Even if he has to wait out to the top end, even if he leveled on turn 6, he can still make it work.
You know what? Yeah, I guess if I had to vote on either, I think Cap.
I mean, I know
would
Red Skull
probably-
do got some combos that if we get to turn 6, the game may be over.
Right. But you got to make it.
We'll give it Red Skull. That way I can leave myself out of it for now.
He said, "I'll be a gracious host."
So we already know the outcome from Game 8.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a person against themselves.
Yeah.
So
he
sad.
announced it.
Game 9. Ghost Spider against Human Torch.
Oh,
I would have to go with Ghost Spider.
I won't say anything.
Right. Like I said, it's still. I mean, I think Ghost Spider will win, but I mean, it could still. I mean,
That's going to be an interesting game.
but like I said,
It
I mean,
depends
and
on.
like I said, it's not many times you get to see Human Torch with all his utility. That's the like I said, a lot of this stuff because everything is opened up again. You know, there's no like, oh man, he don't have solo this time, or you know, he don't have this and that.
Anybody that's seen my Human Torch deck knows what I'm trying to do.
Right.
So if you know, you know.
Right.
Now it might not work,
Right.
but if it worked,
right, yeah, and that's why I don't get. But I won't give Ghost Spider the edge here, but not saying nothing against the player. But yeah, this could go either way. But just for picking reason, we're gonna take Ghost Spider here.
no, I give him the
I'm going to say something obvious that I think is very true here, though. Like, Vern's going to pack hate, and if Mitch has hate against that hate, it all depends on who draws their cards. Both of you are going to know exactly what's coming, and it's just a question of who draws what.
And like I said, this is one of the first event, at least I'm aware, where people know who the MC they building their deck for. Most time you build a deck and you thinking the MC gonna come, you know exactly who you playing against, and you building a deck just for this one guy.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think that make it different. But Mystique against God Emperor Doom.
the guy that never got to showcase how good he actually freaking is.
Right. No, I have played him a few times. But Mystique have shown how good she is.
Yeah, she's Mystique.
Because I mean, with some of these newer characters that's out, her leveling is not that hard anymore.
I'd like to say, as the piloter of God Emperor Doom, that I'm going to win the game.
Let it be known.
I have spoken.
So saith Doom.
Right? There's no way I can let my boy not get some shine, but I agree. I do think his skills have not been shown at all, really. So
Mystique with a full carpool should be able to win this.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The full carpool, right?
I would just like you all to know that when God Emperor do his level 3, I'm using my actual big card to play, so it's going to take up the whole screen. That's the whole goal of the game. Get to level 3 and play with the big card.
I got the big card of Captain America. I may have to break that out too.
Yeah, break it out.
That's intimidating right there.
Right.
Wouldn't be the first time you whipped out the big card for intimidation factor, if you know what I'm saying.
Just add it as another Discord call. Just pointed wherever it's sitting.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Why don't you just whip it out for a big boy?
And
versus After Dark. Versus After Dark.
That's some Ralph stuff.
Yeah, that's Ralph all day.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny if you had them on a different camera on the Discord. Oh my gosh. Once Jamil is done losing, you should cut 2 eyes out, and he could be Doom. He could be watching it and make the commentary.
That's right.
We can do filters. Discord can do that.
Maybe I use the big cards as a play mat for that game.
Right.
Oh man, that's another cool idea.
That's hilarious.
All right, moving along. We got game 11. Yeah, so Spider-Man MCU against Kingpin.
I'm betting on Spider-Man MCU. No bias. Definitely no bias.
Right. I do like me some MCU Spider-Man. But it can't get them counter fast. I mean, Spider-Man do have Force Sokovia cores, but
That's the new Kingpin?
no, Scott. I think Scott is Kingpin.
I'm saying that's the new Kingpin,
Yeah,
right?
the new one, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, bro.
Whose wrath they just suffered earlier today.
Yeah, Spider-Man was down.
Yeah, because like I said, his level up, he's trying to hit people because Spider-Man goes like the level and try to punch people, but I mean he'll be able to maybe get to Kingpin, but I gotta go with Kingpin in this one.
Yeah.
Not saying like I said, just for the record, like I said, I gotta do the counter thing. It could still go either way, but I still think this is a good matchup, and if Kingpin don't draw right, Spider-Man does take it.
I've got an
I'm going
uphill battle
Spider-Man.
ahead of me.
I believe in Spider-Man.
Cyclops against Killmonger.
Yet again, no bias here.
I do like me some Killmonger though.
But it's like they're fighting to kind of not do the same thing, but they're going to be helping each other out tremendously.
Right.
The Cyclops level is going to be trouble.
I think
I can say when.
It may depend on the support character in the Cyclops package is going to be the big thing.
True, that's true.
I'll leave it at that, but
I don't know. I feel like Cyclops will pull it out just because of the help he has on the team.
and Killmonger level also depend on him attacking as well with health Cyclops level.
Right.
Well, if Cyclops puts down one defense characters, one red, and that's 2 XP for Killmonger.
No. I'm not questioning that part of it. Like I said, that definitely a role in that. That's what I'm saying. The support character in Cyclops going to matter a lot.
Run boy, he knows you're coming, right? He knows you're level up.
Right.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna bring one health characters?
Right, and like I
Hey,
said,
sometimes we got a choice. Sometimes the card is just that good. You got to do what you got to do.
right.
I'm leaning Cyclops
Yeah,
here.
I'm leaning Cyclops
Yeah,
as well. Like I
I'm
said,
leaning Cyclops as well.
game 13 is down here. Oh, this is a given.
I'll let you know after I see the winner of Game 4. Who moves on?
Actually, I think the rule is set up where if you got yourself matchup, you gotta pick within 24 hours.
All right, fine. I'll take shot, Chuck.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Because they want people waiting to the last second.
So not only do me and Jason don't get to play 2 games, we don't even.
Hey, but you got an automatic walk to the second round, though.
All right.
You do have that going for you.
All right, Miss Marvel against Dr. Britt Breaker DMD. I mean, we might have to get this one on the screen. I mean, we may.
Yeah, I would love to stream this one.
That's a bad matchup. Rick gonna take that.
Yeah, right. Yes.
You gonna because the counters are gonna get knocked off every time.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I think. No, I agree with you there because I mean, is that the only wrestler in here?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph
Who's
had
playing Carol?
Invisible Woman too.
Huh?
Didn't Ralph have Invisible Woman too?
Yes.
No.
Huh? Damn it.
No, saying who's playing Carol?
Oh, Ralph.
Ralph.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, he's gonna get smoked.
Oh man, please, we gotta stream it, man. I need this for history. I'm gonna show this to my kids when they get older.
And their kids.
They kids, yeah.
Game 15, Mr. Fantastic against Spider-Woman.
Which
I wanna
Fantastic
watch
is
The
that?
new one. This is the new one.
Oh, he's so tricky, man. I don't see how he loses.
Who's he playing against? I mean, who's playing him?
PJ.
It's Earl and PJ.
PJ playing him. I mean, obviously you got the whole cheating thing you can do.
Right.
But if you go that route and you don't pull it off, you lose. The Spider-Man is gonna smack you in the face immediately.
Yeah, I say you got 2 turns max before Spider-Woman levels, so
You might not even have 2 turns.
well, that's the truth. Yeah, it might be turn 1, so your invention's got to be on point.
So Mr. Fantastic is going to probably go first, most likely, right?
Yep, in event. Keep Spider-Woman off him for at least 1 turn, and then at the races.
PJ got some good late picks. These like 1 and 2 picks he got.
I mean, you better not miss no inventions on the first 2 turns.
That's a fact.
Let's see, he'll level quick. Like I said,
This a tough one.
and like I said,
I think Spider-Woman probably takes it. The new plot twist just put her over the top. I mean, she's not going to get struck. If he goes loyal and plays good hands like that, then she can't get hit, and she just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna take Spider-Woman because I know that Mr. Fantastic just flat out cheat to win. But
yeah, he need that piece that he got. But we'll put Spider-Woman here. And the last game of the first round, Odin against the old Invisible Woman.
Man, Odin with a full pack. I don't. Even if you're hiding, you got to come see Big Daddy at some point. So.
no, you don't, sir.
Who's playing Invisible Woman?
No, you don't. Ralph.
Okay, yeah, Ralph's getting smoked again.
I love that.
He's getting rolled and smoked.
You disrespected Ralph now.
No, I'm not disrespecting Ralph. The matchup is not in his favor. That's all.
I mean, Dave is playing Odin, so I know Dave's gonna prepare.
He may.
I mean, if we had a celebrity guest star right now, and it was Jim Carrey, he would say like a glove. Like, I mean, Dave and Odin go together pretty well.
All right, first of all,
they are a match made in heaven. They were made for each other.
Odin be cheating on me with Dave. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I got my little time with him too now.
Ralph is that Ralph can come up with some genius combination.
Yeah.
That is true.
But Ralph can also play Mr. Fantastic with Sindel. So I don't know what Ralph is gonna do. So I'm gonna give it to Dave with Odin. Ralph could do something crazy. I don't know.
Wait a second. So what if he play? I mean, if he plays Nexus event, then it's a different story.
Yes, baby.
But all Dave got to do is play Deep Throat after that.
And y'all have a good night at the end of the screen.
Right, yeah. Well, now we're getting into OG lore. This is versus lore now.
You're gonna do me like that.
You gonna do me like that?
If Dave plays Deep Throat, Ralph's definitely gonna be sore.
Oh my goodness!
That's coming from the doctor. You gonna do me like that?
So what y'all got for this one? I'll let y'all pick. I'm sending this one out.
I say Odin.
I'm Odin because I know Dave, and Dave is gonna figure out some way to get around that nonsense.
All right, so now game 17. We're still here. Cloak and Dagger against Odin. We move to the second round.
Ooh. The 2 targets make it tough, and when Cloak and Dagger levels, he will have a problem. So I'm going to go Cloak and Dagger.
It's a tough matchup, and I'm playing Cloak and Dagger, so I'm out of it.
I'm playing Odin. I'm out of it.
Because even to the point I'm trying to make, even Killmonger can only target one of them. So somebody's still going to be able to get busy. And with the new plot twist that the Spider Friends have, it makes them a lot tougher. In my opinion.
I haven't even thought about the new plot twist yet.
Right.
Yes.
You thinking the old packages? No, they got significant help. So
We'll take Cloak and Dagger here. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think it's tough. I think their utility will have him. Not that I don't have faith, but
No,
Man,
Odin can definitely win this,
Right.
but I'm
right, he can.
Mantle Loki.
I mean, it all
against
depends on if you're getting your plot twist, because you're right that Odin can only Killmonger one of them. But I mean, who are you going to Killmonger? You're not going to Killmonger Cloak. You're going to Killmonger Dagger, and Cloak's the punching bag up front for the first few turns, and it could just go badly if you're not drawing what you need. So I think it is pretty close. I'm going to say Odin.
I don't know. It's just for me, the nullification of combat is going to hurt Odin really bad because he's going to be ticking up no matter what. So you get
might not though.
well, true. I was going to say a well-placed spider friend could hurt him bad. But
Aggressive.
yeah, that's true.
I'll fight level 1 Odin. You know, skip going.
Right.
I don't want to beat up no sleeping old man. You know.
Right.
All right.
I might just be lying. I could be doing that too.
Right. Give me. I'm prepared for this. Oh no, he.
But he said on stream.
Alright, Loki against Spider Woman, a new Spider Woman. Man of Loki, new Spider Woman.
Man of Loki.
Yeah, I'd say Man of Loki. Yeah. At some point, her tricks will run out.
It don't need. Once Loki levels up, she ain't got nothing to counter it.
Right.
Who's playing Loki again?
Once you get Spider Woman down, it's pretty much it's a problem.
We just looking at MCs here. Looking at MCs.
No, I know, but just humor me. Who drafted Loki?
Rob.
Okay, all right.
Number 19. Oh no, yeah.
Shit on Ralph again.
The Doctor against the Outrider.
Outriders.
Oh yeah, little faith may be
Yeah,
accurate.
Brit's taking this one on the teeth.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
That's a rough one, man.
This is one of the time I like. We may want to avoid a ladder match. I mean, yeah.
Right. That might be the only time you ever don't pick it against them.
Yeah, that's a rough one, bro. You know why you gonna do that?
Trickery, though. We got some trickery. We'll try something, but I think
now, I know how to beat the Outriders. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I think she's gonna run out of health before I could get going.
Right.
But she still only got 5 health. But we'll see what we can do.
Game 20.
You better Matt Jackson it up.
Yeah. I need Matt. I need everybody. I need Samuel. I need Rob Jackson. I need all the Jacksons.
Master Mode.
Is Master Mode versus who?
Sharoth.
Oh. Shatur or whatever.
Yeah.
Shatur, I think she takes it.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
She got those negatives to get the Sentinels out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get at the Chakra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it, yeah.
Because them totems ain't no joke either.
21, a House of X competition.
No, I was going to say, but the Sentinels don't come in with just like the first one comes in as a 1-1, but he's going to die pretty quickly, and then the next one's going to be a 2-2, and then the stings aren't going to do that much. I'm going to say Earl, I believe in you.
But let me ask you this:
there's so much counter to knowing Master Mode. When you know you're playing against Master Mode, there's so much you can do to counter.
Right. That's the thing.
I suppose that's true.
So let me ask you:
all you need is Frank Drake and Tim Bubai, and it's pretty much over with.
I suppose that's true. Yeah.
But Dave, if a Sentinel has 4 counters on it, and Shatter puts a 1 negative on it and then attacks, she still gets the XP for that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, if you put a negative on it, yes.
Yeah, because the negative is still there, even though you would just reduce the positive by it. It's like both on the side.
I don't think it is.
Said, when she attacked, it had to have a negative on it.
I believe so.
No.
It
doesn't have to be her negative.
Don't stay there. No, if it had been doing the combat and he somehow get a negative, and then that negative
Okay.
plays. All right, so House of X matchup: Magneto against Cyclops.
Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
28.
Hey, Cyclops
nice
is my
knowing
player,
you.
but you ain't taking it for Big Daddy Mags.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody that knows Brotherhood, it's me. That's over with.
Dark Phoenix against the Kingpin.
Ooh.
Ooh.
No, I'm good. I ate already.
Dark
Thank you.
Phoenix.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix.
If he plays the right 7-drop, Dark Phoenix.
Right.
Well, I don't know though. Kingpin is going to get early and often.
It don't.
Yeah, but he's only got 5 health.
But it's the new one though. A wall could get built quickly.
Right. She's not gonna be able to hit him for a few turns, and then
Right.
she's gonna ramp to 7. And if there's one character on 7 that if he plays,
Yeah.
nothing Kingpin did matters.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
But I still think, man, that's still just 4 out of your 60. So I still say.
I think these are still all good matchups. We like I said, we just making quick
Yeah.
predictions. I think these still, without giving too much. So Mystique
Yeah.
against
I don't know.
Mystique against Red Skull.
Those are
Right.
both Earl.
Yeah.
No, James is the Red Skull,
Oh, my bad.
and Scott is Mystique.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
And again, Mystique can actually transform into the matchup. But what is the matchup?
Right.
I'm gonna go Red Skull.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I think Mystique loses her hand, and then she doesn't level, and then she dies.
All right. And finally, Ghost Spider against Molecule Man.
Ooh. If she ain't there to play, Molecule Man can start going nuts.
Yeah, I think.
But knowing that he's there, you can.
I think Ghost Spider can tech though against this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Knowing that he's coming, you could definitely tech him. So
He washed his hair.
I'd probably say Ghost Spider.
Yeah, I think Ghost Spider as well.
Yeah.
Ghost Spider, we have it.
I'm thinking Molecule Man tech against Ghost Spider.
How many more names?
Like I said, I think all these are still good matchups this second round. These was all good games.
Yeah.
Okay. So game 25, Cloak and Dagger against Ghost Spider.
Oh God,
I would say Cloak and Dagger.
I hate Ghost Spider so much.
In a game of attrition, I think Cloak and Dagger takes it.
Yeah.
If
From my
Ghost Spider is working on leveling up, which I mean it'll still happen pretty quick, but after that, if you're not putting the beats on them, they're just gonna keep growing, and they got access to the same great plot twist.
We'll take Cloak
See,
and Dagger.
the problem with Ghost Spider is she's gonna cheat at the end of it.
Right,
If
yeah.
you don't kill her before that starts, it doesn't matter who you're playing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So if that happens, you just gotta tech against what they're planning.
Right.
Which Cloak and Dagger do have the ability to tech. So
Is there a hands-down pick for
I
Ghost
can't
Spider's
comment on
watch?
that matchup.
Huh?
Is there like a default pick for Ghost Spider's watch, or depends on the matchup?
I think Prowler is the one for the. Is it Prowler? I think it was.
Yeah, Prowler.
Yeah, Prowler. Because see, the thing when she named it, any Prowler, even the non-Spider-Friend ones, could still use that ability.
Right. So there's a 1 drop
just-
and then a 4 drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 1 drop draws you a card.
Yep. And the 4 drop lets you discard a card and take over a superpower.
Can he do the Maximus combo?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Well, there's two MCs.
Simple to say, we're gonna say Cloak and Dagger here, and move along. Man of Loki against Red Skull.
Yeah, that's Loki.
Yeah,
That's Loki. That's a problem.
yeah, because Loki
Yeah.
gonna get the stuff out of Red Skull hand. He need to do what he want to do.
Yep.
27. Dark Phoenix against Outrider.
Oof. Outrider.
So
I'm saying Dark Phoenix.
I played this matchup
I
in the Battle of the Titans and me a winner.
Who won?
Well,
Is
I was
there-
playing Outriders and I won the whole tourney.
In that case, I'm saying Dark Phoenix.
You can pull all the common falls you want.
Yeah, I just think, like I said, Outrider is gonna be too fast for Dark Phoenix. I mean,
Yeah. She's too little to start.
right.
Oh, with Outriders, they also can be. You can also tech, so
Right.
you can.
Yeah, the lone
Against
gunman is still a package.
Yep.
and ranged attacks are godlike against Outriders usually.
Yeah, I know. If you can stick and keep a Mordo, the game's over.
Magneto against Seoff.
Yeah, buy shopper.
Magneto.
Buy shopper.
Yeah, Magneto. Because he could just nullify it all with one card.
The final four here. Game 29, Cloak and Dagger against Magneto.
Hey, all right. If Ghost Spider gives a dimensional watch to Prowler, she can recruit him multiple times a turn.
Yes.
My favorite, two of my favorite MCs.
I'd have to go with Magneto.
Yeah, I think.
Just because of the Brotherhood cards alone.
Now, who's playing Magneto?
A human being?
All right, my bad. I forgot we're not doing that. It depends. We gotta see how they play Magneto. Now I
understand that play a huge role. That was
I done seen some weird Magneto builds, bro.
No, right. He's seen the best of days. He's seen the worst of days.
Right. But I would go ahead and say Magneto should win that.
Right. And then Loki against Outriders.
I think Man of Loki can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loki should have that.
Yeah, I think Loki seems pretty good.
And then you got the final match, Loki against Magneto.
Properly
Loki
built,
just has
that's
more
Magneto.
utility.
Properly built, that's Magneto every time.
You think so?
Oh, I tested it a lot. I know so. Magneto can put on so many counters, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But Mordo and Killmonger could shut him down on 3 and 4, and Loki could still do his thing.
But I
Have
think
you met the Brotherhood characters?
yeah.
I have. Oh no, I know he got some game for sure.
If so, the problem is that if once Magneto, all he needs is one time to put 10 or 12 counters on him. It's gonna take
Right.
Loki 2 or 3 turns to even get down. And yeah,
Right.
you can play Mordo, but the characters that Magneto is playing, if you build it correctly, will just kill them.
Right.
It's Magneto getting big, and it's an army of aggressive Brotherhood characters. Now, if you don't build it like that, that's a whole different story.
Yo, Vern, say what you said again. It cut out for a second. You were saying if Magneto does what?
I mean, I don't want to put it all out on stream, but if you build a very aggressive Magneto, he should be able to run over whatever Loki is playing.
I don't know though. I feel like so. I mean, again, I also don't want to put it all out on stream, but Groot's going to gain you life on 6, and then Magneto's really big. Oh well, meet Ego and or Liu Kang.
Yeah. I mean, it'll definitely be a good championship.
There are. All I'm gonna say is that there are Brotherhood characters that specialize in putting people face down and not caring what you put out there to counter. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you build it, if you build it right, the tech will be there to deal with it and kill Loki on turn 6. If you build it right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just say
Who's going? Who would go first? Is there like would it be a coin flip?
No, Loki's the highest seed. He's the 2 seed.
Okay. Well then, so I mean, I think he gets at least 6 health. If Brotherhood is, there's probably not Wound Excel in Brotherhood if you're going to build it the way to counter Loki, and he's going to get at least 6 life. I think Loki has it.
I gotta be on Team Photographic and vote for Loki.
I appreciate that.
Summer practices for the soccer team start.
I'm also admittedly sweating my first matchup. I just went against that Kingpin and he's a nightmare.
Oh, and Scott just.
I mean, he has more tools now, but so do you.
We will see. Well, we'll just leave it at this right here. This is what we think the final is going to be. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And then
that would be a great match, but it's hard to tell who would win it.
Right. And like I said, just want to talk. Just mainly, like I said, this gets so we could talk about versus. What we are doing.
Wait, this might not be the final.
No, my final has Karnak in the finals on my bracket.
And you got your readings from Miss Cleo.
Feel salty about the self matchup, someone said.
It's going to be a Deacon Frost Karnak finals.
Man. You wouldn't be able to tell Jamil shit.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing that ever happened to Versus.
Oh my god. Oh.
I'm mostly just going into this hoping to win one. You know, probably not going to, but hoping to.
Hey, that's a good hope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, this could both just be a quick summer tournament because I know some people still do Gen Con stuff. So I'm like, let's just get a little event, open up the pool, everybody play. And then like I said, in October, November, when we do this again, there'll be less MCs to pick, and we'll just keep going. And we'll see where this takes us.
Oh, cool. It's going to be in October, November. It's not going to go over Christmas?
Correct. Yeah, right.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I was looking at the calendar and I was like, when are they going to do the next one? I hope it's not over the holidays just because, people be traveling and stuff.
Yeah, if you look at the calendar, this kind of the same time the Invitational going to be going on.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
So that way, if I have this in the Invitational, the people want to do the people in the Invitation want to do is they could do both, but they should be the top ranked people, and then everybody else will at least have something to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's the plan right now. And we still got another event coming in the fall time that Rollin working on. So we'll see how that goes. And we already got the next year yearly event planned out. And we already know what we're doing for that.
Oh, nice.
You gonna do me like that, Junior?
Gonna do me like that, Junior?
Now we're gonna do more like a fighting where you get. So the concept is kind of like a fighting game, like a Cap versus Marvel type style of versus. So you'll have 2 MCs, but only one of them will be in play, and then there'll be an ability where you can swap them out, but the level up condition don't change. So, and if one get knocked out, then you bring your MC into the game.
Interesting.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Will the one that's resting be able to get XP when it's off the field?
No.
I figured. Just checking.
Right. So like I say, if you stay on the one, for the whole part of the game, and they get knocked out, you're bringing in a level 1 MC on somebody else's turn 8 or something.
I see. Yeah.
How often can you switch them out?
I'm thinking of system something like you have to pay like 2 resources at the start of your draw phase and discard a card, something like that, to where you have to, then you can switch them out like that.
Ooh, or I mean, obviously do whatever you think is best, but you could do like you have to pay a life, like you have to like wound your MC to switch in the other one.
I think I'm gonna set it up for like.
No, I don't like that. Yeah. It should be. I mean, it should cost you a lot, but I don't want it to be the reason I lose.
Right.
Well, you just gotta play better.
That's a good concept. Like, man, he really wanted this MC in. He gave him his fatal wound.
But yeah, that'd be like at the beginning of 2026. So like I said, I'm still working on that, but that's kind of concept I'm leaning towards. With the two, like I said, 2 MCs. It's gonna be pool play again and stuff. But you're just gonna be just drafting the MC, and the deck gonna be pretty open. Maybe a Life Too Short format. I'm still deciding on what format to put behind it.
Yeah, probably Life is Too Short.
But I think that's all we got for now. So I'm getting ready to stop the stream. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being there. If you watch later, thanks for watching. And I'll end the stream. That way, if we want to talk about people that was listening, we could talk about them.
Good. Let's talk shit.